Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
Today's video takes us to Horn Lake, Mississippi, where we find a relatively new frauditor who wants to record at City Hall, but the judge tells him no. And the idiot says, well, then you shouldn't have a courtroom behind glass windows where I can look right in and see. Well, that's not going to do any good. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, Sunny boy. Well, now the lad's at City Hall, and it just so happens that the court is located in City Hall. It's like that in many small cities. And the court happens to have these big glass windows. Well, I can certainly understand he wants to record, but the judge is going to notice him in a minute and say, hey, you got to stop that, sonny boy. And then the good times start. Let's keep rolling the clip and watch.
So much.
I'm not in the courtroom. I'm in City Hall.
But you're filming in there and I'm telling you to stop. That's what the judge told me to tell you to do. You cannot film anything inside the courtroom.
Wow. So even in City Hall?
You can film out here all you want, but you cannot film what's going on in the courtroom.
Well, I'm not filming the audio.
I told you.
I'd love to talk to the judge about this because that doesn't sound very reasonable.
I can tell you right now, I've looked at it myself.
They shouldn't have put windows in City Hall then.
Now that makes perfect sense to me. If you don't want to be recorded, don't put windows in City Hall. Yeah, that only makes sense to a frauditor, of course.
I mean, City Hall is a traditional public forum. You can't bar recording in City Hall. I'm a journalist. They shouldn't have put windows if they were going to make this a courtroom. It's kind of City Hall's fault for that. Apparently the judge is a tyrant, so I would love to talk to him about that.
Oh, now look at that sign right there. That's a violation of the Fourth Amendment, good people. No electronics in courtroom. Empty pockets in trays. Bags will be searched. Oh, you can't search or seize anything without a warrant. Oh, that's against the Fourth Amendment. Oh, there's going to be a lawsuit on that. You can bet your last dollar.
A few minutes later.
Why, so this is kind of an odd situation right here that I've never seen before, never encountered before. Courtroom inside a City Hall. And then they put windows right there, and then they say you can't record through the windows. But you can't, I mean, anything the eyes can see, camera can see. I mean, it's a First Amendment protection, and the judge, I guess, told them that I could not, I was standing right there and just, videoing outside of the window. They shouldn't have put windows there. I mean, It's no different than telling somebody you can't watch through the window. It's private. How is it any different? Because if the public can attend court in person.
That's right, Junior. You tell them. You can't trespass your eyes because whatever your eyes can see, you can record. You keep on thinking that, Junior, and you should have got arrested no time flat.
And they put that inside of City Hall? How does that make any sense to be able to? So,
Honestly, I have no idea.
I want to challenge the judge on that. I want to challenge his authority on that because I don't think that's in fact, I know that's not, you
Right,
can't do
yeah,
that.
I don't know anything about that. He gets to make that decision, I guess. I'm not sure.
All right.
Sorry about
That's all right. Hey, I would like to speak to the judge whenever there's a.
It's not gonna be possible right now.
Well, then how's he going to give me orders that are unconstitutional and then say it's not possible for me to speak with him? That's
He's holding court, it's not possible right now.
well. So if I record from the lobby through that glass right there, will I be?
Or anywhere you want to out here.
But will I? But that's what I'm saying. You can't trespass the eyes. So, like, if the eyes can see through the glass, how is the camera any different?
Now, didn't I just say that, good people? See, I should be a frauditor. Now, could you imagine Dr. Dave going into downtown Cleveland with his camera? Somebody would probably steal it from me. Then I'd have to file a police report. Oh, I'd be just like, what's his name out there in Los Angeles? What's his name? Good freedom of the press or whatever the hell he is. Yeah, then I could cry to my audience. Maybe they'd buy me a new one. Probably not.
They shouldn't have put glass windows, and
They didn't build this place, I don't know why they put windows there.
that's why I want to address the judge about it. Because if he's going to order me not to,
That's not something help you with it.
but would I be arrested if I filmed through the window right there?
Well, I mean, if they don't want you recording the courtroom,
A lot of people don't
then
like,
respectfully ask not to record the courtroom.
but my rights are more important than that, than how somebody feels.
What about their rights?
On what?
They're having trials and things like that in there.
It's
So what
public.
about their rights?
It's public. If I can come in off the
It's their
street,
privacy, it's their trial.
okay, but can I not come in off the street and sit in one of those chairs right there without
I'm
a?
not gonna argue, sit here and argue with you.
But I'm just
Get it on
saying.
YouTube or whatever you
No,
want.
I'm just saying. Can I not come in and sit down and watch court without a camera?
Fine, sit and watch court.
No,
All
okay.
I'm asking you to do is not to film.
But how's it any different if the eyes can see it? If I can sit
Dude,
in
I'm
the
not gonna
back,
argue with you anymore.
but if I can sit in the back and watch it,
Oh, Sonny Boy here needs a real job. Now, interestingly, I have a video of this yahoo talking about why he can't find a real job. Well, I'll bring that to you at a later time. Oh, for now, let's carry on.
I'm not gonna argue with you anymore.
they shouldn't have put windows in City Hall, like in looking into the courtroom. That just doesn't make any sense. It's
The frauditor fool is just fit to be tied, isn't he? He's pacing like a caged animal. He wants blood. I wonder what'll happen. Well, there's a lot of dead air in here. There's another 26 minutes to go, so I haven't watched this entire video. I'm going to have to speed it up and find out what happens.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Could you do me a huge favor? All right, so you go to judicial conduct, right? Says right here.
oh, I'm very aware of the rule. However, this is where the problem lies, and this is where I would love to speak with the judge because I believe that this is outside of his authority.
So, and that's what I'm saying. Except as may be authorized by rule or order of Supreme Court, a judge shall prohibit broadcasting, televising, recording, or taking photographs
I know the code
in
of
the
judicial
courtroom or
conduct,
areas immediately adjacent thereto.
I know.
So this is adjacent thereto.
but it's also City Hall.
I understand.
And
if you-
so here's the problem with City Hall. They built windows right there. You cannot trespass the eyes. Anything the eyes can see, the camera can see.
Okay.
And I'm a journalist.
Oh, yes, indeed. The lad's a journalist. Well, not really. More like a jackass with a cell phone camera. That's a better description. Don't you think so, good folks?
And here's where the First Amendment issue resides, is this is City Hall, this is a traditional public forum. I am engaged in a constitutionally protected activity, protected in whole by the First Amendment. They shouldn't have put windows in City Hall. They shouldn't have built a courtroom right in City Hall and put windows right here in City Hall if nobody can film through the windows. Because like I said, this is a traditional public forum. This is where it gets into very sticky territory and where the judge is outside of his authority in saying that. I promise you he is. Because of that very reason right there. Look, if I were to come in off the street, I could sit in the back of that courtroom and I could watch court proceedings because they're public, okay? So if I can't hear it, the whole point of not wanting a camera really is because you don't want it recorded. But if I'm back here where I can't hear anything, okay, and I'm in the actual public lobby, I can't be told I can't film through a window.
And you're
It's-
welcome to go inside. I don't have a problem with you going inside, okay? As this says, it's the recording and broadcasting the courtroom and the adjacent area.
Right. Well,
So, I mean, if you want to go inside, you're more than welcome. You just can't
I
take
know.
the
I
camera
just want to.
inside.
I just want to stand in the lobby, and I don't think I can be told that I can't record because there's windows right there, and they're holding court. They shouldn't have put the windows there. That's Horn Lake's problem. That's not me. I'm a journalist. I can film anything the eyes can see. I'm in a public space, and I cannot be told that I cannot film through a window.
Frauditor, you got some splaining to do. You got to tell this lady, look, you have to say, is this a law or policy, ma'am? You have to get your verbiage down better. Come on, boy, you have to do better than this.
I would like to challenge the authority of that because you can't do it.
Am I misunderstanding the judicial code?
Excuse me?
Am I understanding the judicial code?
They're ready for us.
Code of judicial conduct.
But do you understand my argument as a journalist under the First Amendment? This is a traditional public forum.
Rule or order of Supreme Court, a judge shall prohibit broadcasting, televising, recording, or taking photographs in the courtroom adjacent thereto.
It would never hold muster on a constitutional challenge, on a federal challenge.
About to find out then. Yeah, that according to that municipal code, that would be a violation.
But this is a traditional public forum. This is City Hall. I cannot, I mean, I'm willing to challenge it. I'm willing to challenge it because it cannot stand.
I wonder if Junior here is a YouTube law expert. He seems to be quite knowledgeable. Perhaps he's a full-fledged YouTube lawyer. Wow, yeah, well, he's a newbie, so I'm not sure.
Like that.
So you won't step outside?
I'm in the lobby.
And you won't step outside of the lobby?
Why do I need to step outside of the lobby?
She's asking you to as a
I'm not filming.
She's just asking you to avoid any conflict, just to step outside.
I'm not
being
standing.
very
I know,
courteous.
and I'm not standing at the glass filming anymore. I'm in the lobby.
I understand that, and you're
I'm
getting it.
I'm in the
You're
lobby.
getting what you want.
I'm in the lobby.
Step outside.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. I'm perfectly fine standing right here.
You're
I'm not-
perfectly
I'm
fine
not
for you,
filming.
but you're in violation of the city code ordinance.
I'm in City Hall. This
You're
is
adjacent to-
okay. So you're barring video recording in City Hall. Is that what this is about?
What is your name? Would you mind providing that much?
I'm not going to answer questions.
Okay.
Now you can tell the lad's been watching some videos on YouTube, hadn't he? I don't answer questions. Man, that is great. Well, let's find out what else is going to happen because the video still has 22 minutes to go.
5 minutes later.
Oh man, it's so nice.
Are you videotaping me?
I saw you filming me.
That's really funny because I wasn't.
You're holding your phone
I
up.
was facing time with my sister.
Well, you were looking at me and you were holding the phone up, face.
Oh gosh, you're pathetic.
Is that right? You're a Karen.
I'm what?
So let me guess, your name's Karen. Denied.
He's threatening me.
It's all on camera. How did I threaten you?
I think the lad has a bright future in frauditing, don't you? He just wants to point his camera at everything he can see in public. And he already knows no one can trespass his eyes. Yeah, unless he gets a black eye and gets all swollen up.
That's a false report. I want to make a police report. I've got it all on camera.
I'm uncomfortable.
Oh my God. She just said I threatened her. It's all on camera. I'm filing charges on that. That's making a false report.
No.
You're trying to report, you're falsely reporting a crime. You were trying to falsely report a crime and it's on camera. Idiot. I need to see the chief, please.
Sorry?
I need to see the chief. This lady in your police dispatch or whatever that is just tried to falsely report a crime. I got it on camera. There's no disputing it. I want to file charges. Huh?
Where? You said a dispatch?
The lady right there, it's on camera. There's no disputing it, and I want to file charges. She tried to falsely report a crime.
Lady where?
In there.
In the office?
In the office.
Okay.
She said that she went to an officer and said I threatened her. I never once threatened her. I never said anything. It's all on camera. She can lie all she wants to, but the whole thing, start to finish, is on camera. I want to file charges.
Oh, little sissy boy, did you get your feelings hurt? Are you going to need a safe space? Are you going to need your mommy? Are you going to suck on your thumb? Or something else?
Okay. Can I ask what she lied about?
She went to an officer and said that I
Just 1 second. I'm going to get this side of things and I'll come over and get your side swap. Okay.
She went and grabbed an officer and said that I threatened her. I never once threatened her at all. I never said anything even... There was no... You can review the entire video. I'll turn the whole video over to you, start to finish. There's absolutely... She did that because she wanted him to aggress me, I guess. Wanted him to charge me. If he would have taken her word at it, and it's very likely that they'll still ignore the video and still take her word at it because... And that needs to stop. This type of stuff, I'm a journalist, that is gaslighting, and that has to stop. That is, that's criminal. She cannot do that.
So can I ask what the threat was?
Ask her. I don't know. I just know that I never threatened her. She came up, so I saw through the window, she was holding her cell phone up. It looked like she was recording me. So I focused my camera on her. She got really upset and came to the door and said, "You're recording me?" And I was like, "I saw you recording me." And she said, "I was talking to my niece." And then she went over to the door.
She was talking to my sister, FaceTiming me.
Okay, family member.
You often hear the term gaslighting, especially in politics. What does it really mean? Well, people are trying to convince you that something is not true. And they're really, deep down, they're narcissistic sociopaths that want to bend your beliefs to their beliefs. Yeah, you'll start to question your own sanity after a while. That's what gaslighting's all about. Don't let anybody tell you any different. It's just a different word for something we've been doing for centuries among ourselves. Yeah, everybody thinks they're better than everybody else, whereas we're all supposed to be equal, right? Wrong.
Have the mirror up.
So how was that a threat? How was that a threat?
they've got court going on.
I want to know how that was
Let's
a threat.
please not yell. Okay.
Well, no, I just want to know how that was a threat, though, because that's absolutely ridiculous. You cannot lie on people like that.
Sir.
Shame on you.
Sir.
No,
As I just said, they're having court. I'm going to ask that you keep your.
I want her charged.
I understand what you want. Okay, you've made that clear. Okay, I do understand that. What I am going to do is I'm going to go talk to her as well.
Okay,
All right.
it's all on camera.
So-
she can say what she wants. She's going to lie. She's already proven
We're
that.
here in the lobby. I'm just going to ask that you bring your
Okay.
temperature down a little bit, just the voice down a little bit.
I'm just
okay?
saying she's going to lie because she already proves she's a liar. It's all on camera. You cannot dispute a camera.
So-
A camera's not going
I
to
want to
lie.
make sure that I got this correct. You were saying that she threatened you because you were recording her?
No, she said, okay, so when I saw her, it looked like she was recording me, I focused my camera on her. She got upset and came to the door and asked if I was recording her, and I said, well, you're recording me. She said she was talking to her sister or whatever, and then walked to that door, and it's on camera. She went and got an officer and said, that guy's threatening me. I don't feel safe.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second then.
Now, I couldn't quite hear the conversation between the lady and the officer, but I think what she probably said was, I feel threatened. I don't feel safe. And even if she didn't say that, so effing what, Frauditor? Deal with it. That's what happens when you point cameras at people that don't want to be recorded. Hey, you're a journalist. Deal with it.
Yeah, that type of bullshit doesn't belong in City Hall at all. She needs to be fired. She needs to be charged.
I appreciate you.
So what's going to happen?
What's that?
What's going to happen?
Well, she has gotten upset. But,
Her feelings don't trump my
I
rights.
understand that you were upset as well. So,
Yeah, but it's different, okay? Being upset, I can be upset about something, and there's a totally different thing. It crosses the criminal line, it crosses the barrier when there's false reporting of a crime. And I can get the penal code number. I know that it exists because my ex was charged with it. It's called false reporting of crime. Okay? And that's exactly what that is. If I were to go and make up something and go tell
sir,
a police officer,
I'm not here for that. Okay, all I was doing was trying to see if I was needed in the courtroom. All right, you did get my attention, and hopefully I can bring the situation down a little bit. Okay?
well, it's not bringing the
So
situation
she has
down.
not reported a crime. I want to.
But she did. She went to an officer.
All right. Did that officer come and approach you? Did he say
doesn't-
if you stop doing this?
It doesn't
you will be
matter.
charged?
It's just the penal code says it's the
did
false
not.
reporting. Okay,
He did not. No official report has been made.
it didn't.
Okay. So, what I would suggest, feel free to videotape whatever you want to videotape. Okay. If you would like to go outside,
I feel like, what is she passing favors out to people just to give her cover? I mean, that's
there is no
ridiculous.
cover. That is a glass. I explained to her that is a glass room. You can see right through there.
This a little sissy boy, isn't it? Yeah, I want her charged. I want her charged. For what? Why? You got your feelings hurt. The same thing you're talking about, you're guilty of. Yeah, oh my God, these frauditors. Can't they find a job? Oh, remember, I have a video about this guy I'm going to show. He can't find a job. He's going to tell us why.
You have every right, and I told her you had every right to videotape through that window or anything in this area. There are certain secured areas you cannot videotape.
Well, okay, let me ask you about this, because I had an issue whenever I first came in here, and I want to challenge
Sir,
the judge on this,
don't-
because they shouldn't have put windows in City Hall, which is a traditional public forum. Okay,
I'm not here for that. What I am here for is a court case. I cannot sit out here and continue to talk to you, but once this court case is done, maybe we can get an officer over here if you still want to stick around.
I want to talk to the judge because I want to challenge his authority on telling me that I can't inside a City Hall record through the glass. They should have they either need to put curtains right there, or they need to take the glass out, because this is a traditional public forum right here. You cannot trespass the eyes, and you cannot tell somebody. It's no different than if I came in off the street and I sat in and I watched a court case, or if I watched through the glass right there. Me standing in the lobby, I get they don't want cameras and all that in the courtroom. Cool, that's fine. But right here, they chose to build the courtroom inside of City Hall. And so this cannot be considered an adjacent area to the courtroom because it is City Hall. And that's where it's a caveat.
Again, I'm not going to engage in any of that. Okay, that is not my decision. All right, if the judge passes a ruling down to you, I would suggest abiding by it. But I'm not going to stop you from videoing anything you want to video. Okay.
Pardon me, sir. You may not realize it, but you're speaking to a brick wall. Matter of fact, if you spoke to a brick wall, you'd get a better response than talking to this yahoo in front of you. Now remember that, sir.
If he's asked you to get out of the courtroom and not video in there, I'm going to ask that you don't do that.
I haven't gone in the courtroom, but I'm saying right in here, okay, I have a duty not to follow unconstitutional orders. Okay, like if it's not lawful, if it's unconstitutional,
But what you're doing is lawful. Okay,
It is.
there's no problem with this.
right?
I
But the
want you to
judge
understand that.
and the police officers had a problem. In fact, your chief actually came up showing me the court rules, basically trying to get me to go outside, and I said no. She said adjacent
What I
lobbies.
will
and this
do,
is-
the original question you asked me when I came through here to look if I was needed yet was, is your chief available? I will see if she's available. Is that something that you want me to still do?
Well, yeah, it was. I think it was actually.
answer was yes?
Yeah, if she's
Okay.
if it's not going to take too long, yeah.
Okay. I do want to caution you, I still do have a court case.
I got you.
Well, that's it, good people. The officer walks away. I don't know if the chief ever came out because the video ends about 30 seconds later. Was there a part 2? I don't know. What the hell is wrong? This guy's going to be a gold mine now because he's real stupid. And I see he's monetized. Well, at least he has enough subscribers. I don't know if he has the watch hours. But I'll keep an eye on this yahoo. I think he's going to be good. Speaking of yahoo, stay tuned for Glenn Serio and some other misfits of society that'll bring a smile to your face. Roll that clip.
Listen, you have a bipolar problem. You're bipolar. You're having a bipolar episode.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
If you don't get out of the car, I'm going to remove you. And when I remove you, I'm going to put my hands on you in a manner that is much more aggressive than the conversation that we're having right now.
You threatened me in my room like a little bitch, and if you want to take it to the street, we can do it.
I'm going to give you my information. I'm going to cooperate with you guys. Okay, what's going on? Because I don't want to go to jail because you look dangerous.
That is unnecessary. Do not touch either of us.
Get back and video this.
Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
Let's go.
Don't.
Come on.
Okay, I feel threatened.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Grab your stuff.
Well, I want to make clear one more time. This is unconstitutional. This whole area is taxpayer funded. No.
Go.
So you can see the officers are grabbing me.
So I was cutting the grass with a pair of scissors, just tidying up instead of using a weed whacker, sometimes I use scissors because I'm really fast.
Keep your distance, bitch. Keep your distance.
Then go ahead.
Keep your distance, bitch.
Swing on me and that's your ass.
Keep your distance, bitch.
I will sue you. You can sue anybody you want, anytime you want. If they do, I will sue him first because he's in charge. You're in charge, right? You're the guy in charge. You're the one who gets listed on the lawsuit.
I've watched Auditors for a long time. I watched Rogue Nation. I watched San Joaquin. All the big channels, and that's what made me pick up a camera, dude, was watching all them and then going out and seeing all this crazy stuff happening in my own state.
Keep your distance, bitch.
I'm a step to you.
Keep your distance or you'll fall.
Don't step into my 16 inches.
My 66 inches.
Don't step into mine.
My business.
I'm standing here. Don't step into mine.
Dan, you're a Darren. Crybaby.
What?
Crybaby.
What?
Crybaby.
Crybaby.
Let me tell you what I'm not. I am not a First Amendment auditor.
Keep your distance, bitch.
You feeling frog in the lead.
Keep your distance, bitch. Keep your distance,
bitch. What you gonna do, bitch?
You are a bitch.
You're violating my First Amendment.
And you are violating our policy for not filming in our facility.
Would you like to read the directions or rules over there?
I would like you to read.
Arrest him.
He's asking.
Okay, I'm arrested.
Okay, turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, why did you pull in front of my house, stop, and look into my garage?
I'm doing my job, man.
Your job is to stop in front of my house?
Oh, I'll stay here all day. I'll stay here all day.
Then go ahead.
I'll stay here for 3 days.
You're wasting my fucking time. You're wasting his.
He got all day. He's got all day.
2 weeks ago, I got falsely arrested, and it hurt me very much.
What have you seen me do as a crime?
Okay, so go ahead and turn around.
Don't touch me. Call you supervisor. Call you supervisor. Turn around. I do not. I do not agree to any searches.
Holding your nuts doesn't mean nothing. That doesn't mean nothing. Do you even have anything down there? I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason to have.
I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to record you in public, man.
Actually,
no, that's the law.
Oh, is that like a law? Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
Take a swing. Take a swing. You'll go to jail. Go ahead, put your hands on me. Put your hands on me.
Salam alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Haknuikan dakra. Ula wala fufatay.
Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture.
Sir,
why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next.
me.
Okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you. I said I broke your shoulder.
We really haven't been getting a lot of support from the community. You know, we need help getting hotels.
I have been putting in job applications, and I don't know any job where you walk up to it, fill out the application, and they hire you right on the spot.
She spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Right now, she spit in my face. I got a camera.
What this all was is a ploy to arrest me in front of Judge Pretty, who I've embarrassed and I currently have in front of the Oklahoma Supreme Court.